Hi guys, FrostFangs here, back with another Paladins video. We're playing some Terminus today. Super speed damage reduction, sort of giga term. I don't really know what to call it. I've covered this sort of before with a damage reduction speed and a axe, like siphon gen. It's really good, really strong, and I don't see enough people play it, really. You go for the talent with the damage reduction, most likely, unless you want the stun decimation if you're going for the Q thing, of course, but it's turned into one of my favorites for a character that I didn't really like that much before. I think level-wise, he is one of the lower ones on the tank side, other than Nyx, Azan, and Yag, who are the newer ones, but yeah, I didn't really like turn that much. This setup has turned into one of my favorites, though. That's what I was trying to say. Let's run it. Alright, so for game 1, we've got an Onslaught Primal Core. We've got a Khan, the Yan, Ying, and a BK versus another Ying, another Term, and then a Vatu, Maeve, and Zin. Undying, and then of course the build with double Nimble. We've got a Khan who's going to play a bit more like a damage life exchange precision. Accelerant is a little bit interesting. Gonna just jump down here and play really, I guess, aggressive behind the Khan, because why not? He's just gone. I think we have a bit of an advantage here team-wise. We'll see. You don't really want to use the stacks too much with this. You want to sort of save them. It's kind of the point of the build. You get damage reduction and speed. You don't really want to spam it like you do with the other setup. It's very, very different. Basically, hold on to them unless you really need that 1k burst is what I'm trying to say. I don't know how that didn't save the Khan there. I think we should just pull back because our Ying's dead. For their side, though, they've got Crush, Unearring. We'll Q here. Just absorb a little bit more. I should have saved the Lian there, but I don't think it really would have mattered. We're still in spawn. Finish off Nimble, and then what else they've got? Street Justice, Life Exchange, Smolder. Okay, item-wise with him, similar to Anar, who is the character I covered in the last video. You want to get pretty much just Nimble and then Haven and Rejuvenate. I don't think you really need Chronos on him. You can get it. Chronos on Anar did, seem to definitely be a thing you want to go for, but on Term, it's definitely more questionable because you're only really helping the F, and technically the Q, I guess, a little bit, but yeah, you don't need Chronos on him. Just go on the Ying here and pop the ult. I'm waiting for it. Okay, there we go. Really, really bad spot. Maybe we'll catch the Vatu, because for some reason he jumped in. Also, I said Vatu, weird, but he's dead. I'm not going to use the charges here. We'll just slap away. We're so quick with the 4 charges. I mean, it's so tanky too, especially with the talent that last 50%. She's going to go for the execute. She mistimed it. Bodied the Maeve. There's a Q. Hello, Zin. I don't know why I'm trying to block nothing when you're reloading. Definitely has a similar vibe to like a Ceres setup. When you're fully stacked up, you just feel significantly stronger. My axe was a little bit weird. Waited for it to teleport back. There we go. Just avoid damage for a little bit there. Got out of combat. Hello, Zin. We can easily duel a one-on-one with pretty much anybody when you're stacked. Don't know what he's doing. Term and Khan just having a little bit of a slap fight over here. See if we can finish him off. I can't really do much to save him from him. That's the Vatu ulting really weird. There's an F. Stop back in spawn, get some more Haven and Rejuvenate. Did that work? It did. For some reason the item store sometimes is weird. There's a slam. Slash is here on the Zin. Vatu's here trying to chase him down. That slow hit, but we're going to push the Ying. I don't think she's got her F up, or maybe she had enough time. Never mind. She's gone. 1 second. Okay, I could use the charges. Do we use it on the Vatu? I messed it up. I need one more hit. One more tap. One more tap. Oh my god, I actually need one more still. Can we get it? No. I should have chased him. I don't know why I'm standing still. Trying to slap away here at the turn, but I always feel a little bit out of reach, even though I'm like right up against him. Slapping away at the Maeve. She's just going to waddle away. There's the Q. There's so many flankers jumping around in this one. I didn't even realize, but their team comp is 3 flankers, a Ying, and then a Term. I for some reason thought they had a damage mixed in there, but they don't. Can slash through his thing. For some reason I always thought Term would block that. I don't know if I've gone against Term as Term very much. There's the Q. Just going to stand and be kind of annoying. I shouldn't have bothered to go in there when she's got her ult up. Yeah, just wiggle away. Thanks for flying into me, Ying. I appreciate the free stacks. The 3 flankers are just chilling here. I've got the ult, but it's going to pop it, right? It's a really awkward spot because they can easily just get behind cover. That's a Khan grab. All right, we're just going to keep the Ying away. Do we push her a bit? We're not that slow when we're in the queue, so I can actually kind of chase a bit while blocking. I just slash away. She's going to teleport. Don't even know how she got back to spawn, but there goes the Vatu. Hello, Maeve. Stunned from the BK. Luckily caught her, but I don't think I can finish her off in time. Maybe with the F. Will that do it? No, ult charge. That's not an ult. It's a right click, but it feels like a mini ult sometimes. There's a Q. We can block the Zin if I'm good enough at tracking him. Okay, yeah, we're fine. I don't know what I'm doing. Ying ult to the Maeve execute, which I forgot about again. We'll get more Haven, more Rejuvenate. Do we get, I guess, Veteran, right? Don't know why it always feels kind of weird getting the 4th item on Term. I don't even know if I always get Rejuvenate. I feel like I don't do it enough. I always forget to get Rejuvenate on tanks, but it's a thing you definitely want to go for. It does depend a little bit, of course, but I think it's pretty safe. Let's just get rid of the Term here. Go for the F combo. I think we both did it at the same time. That's a Term moment. Ying heals would be kind of nice. She's gone again. Definitely has been a bit of a tough one. I would have assumed this to be kind of a free game, but apparently not. There's an F. We'll hit the Maeve. Slash away to here. We blocked the dash. Ying also, I guess, got rid of her. We're getting rid of quite a few of them here. I think we've lost it, but we could technically recover it. I've got the ult here, so I feel safe kind of dueling him. Ying with the heals is kind of coming through clutch. We can slash through that, which is nice to know. He's got his ult too. Is he going to go for it here? I know he can block it, so I guess we can block it too. There's an F. I wouldn't have usually made that play because I wouldn't have been sure, but just keep slashing away at him here. He is gone. I feel like I'm in a better scenario than the Term, even though he's in the same thing because he's got a Ying too, and I think our Ying's doing worse on heals. Maybe not, but I feel like I can easily duel him. Let's get rid of the Ying here. There we go. I don't know why it's my job to go after her when we have, I guess Leon and BK, maybe it is my job a little bit. We don't have a flanker. That's a Vatu ult. Okay, I'm just going to push in. Got a nice little F there. Instant one on him. There goes the Maeve. I really should be playing super aggressive. It seems to be working. That's a Ying ult. We've got ours up. I'm just going to try and spam it here in a bit of a spot where maybe they can't dodge it super easily. This is kind of a good one here. If we can get it on the angle, it's even better. I guess I'm just not going to die though because of the setup. It's taken forever. There we go. Don't know how I was on no health there for so long, but we're back. We've still got our charges. Just going to keep slashing away. I should mix in the Q a little bit to block a bit of damage, but don't think I'd say that our Ying heals have been bad. It's just that I haven't noticed them that much because I've been pushed up quite a bit with Term. We're holding the point here, but I don't think we can win it just from the objective because we've only got 40 seconds and they're probably going to kill enough of us that it's not going to matter. That's a Zinal on our not Maeve, Ying, who's there for some reason. I've got all the charges, but don't know what else I can do other than just sort of dance around a little bit. BK's in, just standing there. There is the defeat. I think I did the best I could have done there on Term. Maybe I should have played a little bit more aggressive. The setup was definitely working as you saw, but the teams were weird in that one a little bit. Yeah, we played well there. 16,384k. That is highest damage other than their Xin, who I didn't realize was doing that well. And we also matched their Vatu. Their Ying did better than our Ying. Lian didn't do terribly there either. BK, a bit of a weak link, but nobody on our side particularly did bad, and nobody on their side particularly did crazy. I guess maybe the Xin and maybe the Ying, but it felt pretty even, to be honest, even though we lost it by like 100. I don't know. We'll just do another game. Alright, so for game 2, we've got TDM Throne, we've got an Ashe, they have an Ashe, Koga, Cassie, Sky for our side, then Omen, Koga again, Kanessa, and Pip. I think this does work really well on the Hectic games, but I think also in Siege, this can be really, really good, especially if you're really good with Term, because it's quite hard to play around you. Although in a Trial Siege, people can play around you more. It does depend on a bunch of things. Of course, if the enemy team is super good around Term, then you're going to have a much more difficult time, because there are ways to play around this, but if you're super good with him, you can play around that too, if that makes sense. We're going to hyper push here, pull up the Q, block some stuff. We've got 4 charges already. They're all in a corner, but I have none of my meter digital from being out of combat. We do kind of need to hyper push aggressively, because or else we're going to run out of meter. They're playing very safe for TDM Throne, the most I think I've ever seen. We went right in and got rid of the Kanessa. Let's burst the Koga. Don't know why I never realized the right click also doesn't put you into combat, or at least didn't remember, but yeah, there goes the Kanessa again. Ashe has got the right click wound up. We're going to queue here to get some stacks because I feel really slow. She's just wandering around. We don't have a support here, which is kind of tough as a Term. You really do need one. There goes the Ashe, there goes the Pip 2. Don't really know what to do here. I feel really weird playing Term without a support. Hello Omen, we kind of caught him by surprise. I'm going to F so I don't get thrown off the map. Give me more stacks. I think the other setup would actually be better here because we don't have the healer. The self-heal on the stacks would be kind of clutch. Don't know why I didn't point that out, but I guess I just did. There goes the Pip. If I could land the slashes, that would be sick. This is a great place to ult. Now this should be like a 3 or 4 man, right? There's the double. We'll kill the Omen 2. Never mind. Just completely glitch out. We killed everyone though. That's a triple. I'll happily take that. I could get Life Rip, but that feels really bad. We'll get Haven and then a push with the Q. Sure, Kanessa ultimate, Pip ultimate. Am I not dead here? Omen's pushing me. Okay, I spoke too soon. Just effing like the whole combo here on the Ashe. There's the Q. I really need some stacks here though. Kanessa, hit me for free, please. That'd be nice. Nope, okay, I guess Cassie's just going to burst if that works. That was a Sky heal. Shats for actually dropping that on me there, but I don't really know how to play this, like I said, because we don't have a support. It feels very, very weird. Term is definitely one of the more dependent tanks. I think we're going to have a really, really difficult time if you don't have a support. Unless you go for the Q setup, then you can kind of get around it because you have the self-heal, but it's still going to be really, really rough just because of the way he works, especially with this setup. You're super dependent on getting your health put back up by someone else because you don't really have a way to do it. Does seem like here though, without the support, we're still shredding them. I've actually only died once. I've healed from out of combat like a ton. I just get slashes here on the Ashe. I'm not really taking too much damage, which is nice. The Pip is just standing in the corner. Oh, the Kanessa, I mean. Pip is also here, but my brain is gooped. Don't know if I even bother to get rid of the Kanessa here. I guess we'll try and get rid of the Pip instead. There's a Q. Self-damage should help me out a little bit. Never mind, we'll slash away. The tankiness we have below 50% is kind of surreal. There goes the Kanessa. Hello, Koga. I guess we ult, right? When else am I going to go for it? Koga also went for his. There's the victory. That game was weird. I suppose I'm going to put it, but 10-1, we actually died the least amount there in that entire game, even though I was saying how much he struggles without support. I suppose he still does fine in a scenario like that, but yeah, we did quite well actually. And so did the Ashe, so did the Koga. Sky tried to do the healer thing. What can I say? Like I said though in the intro, I like these setups for Term a ton. I didn't really used to like him that much, but with this one, the other one as well, but this one significantly more so. He is really good fun to play and run around and sort of cause chaos and play him in a way that really fits the sort of way that you would expect him to be played from just his design, like running around, axing and blocking and like rezzing and stuff. The setup just really plays into it, especially, you know, with your support. It feels like you're rezzing all the time, even if you're not actually dying and using your ultimate. But thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed it. Of course, let me know what you want to see me next. I'll see you guys all very, very soon. And as always, stay frosty.